Nathan as a wizard. How does one roast a goblin? Well, goblins are very complicated creatures. They're not really quite, stable, and they're green. So you have to be sure you don't have goblin poisoning. Now, normally, you would just, by cutting open a goblin, just saying, hey, is that bit pink? But you can't do that. You have to roast a goblin. You cut it, you ruin the entire roast, and you don't want that happening. Especially now, when you got some sort of angry dwarf with you, crying for food with his stupid Scottish accent and humongously long beard that doesn't even fit his entire face. But still, you just go in there, just go, I want me bloody goddamn goblin! And you're like, whoa, whoa, calm down there. Calm down. It's just a goblin. But still, if you have anything like that, you're going to have a hell of a problem. And then you probably get this. Normally you have an elf who's sitting right next to you, and they're amazing chefs. I know elves, are a bit kind of like that. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. But they know how to cook a good goblin. Me, personally, I'd like to bring forth some fiery hell flames from the pits of Hades with my magical sorcery. But not all of you can do that. So, in the common oven, I'd say, about 20, 200 degrees Celsius, or maybe like whatever that is in Fahrenheit. I don't do Fahrenheit. Stupid metric system. Anyway, what we have right here is a very important thing. So, what you've got to do is you've got to put on 200 degrees or fiery flames of hell if you can. There, you let it roast for 3 seconds. That's it. Unless you're doing like 200 degrees, but it's more like 20 minutes. Then you have to add all the secret spices that the Colonel, puts in all his chicken. That is wizardry right there. We invented that. We gave it to the Colonel and said, hey, here you go, Colonel. This is for you. Thanks very much. I really appreciate this. I'll repay you one day. No royalties, not even a single penny out of any of it. What does it teach you? Never trust colonels. But we have learned one thing, that the secret spices are pure evil. The people in PETA, they're always protesting to say, we want to stop KFC. They know the magic. They know it's evil. They must stop it. Work with PETA to stop the KFC enterprise. Don't stop on the fur. Fur is cool. Seem like people wearing fur, it's like wearing a giant beard. It's fantastic. It actually looks good, unlike the crappy ass other stuff that everybody else wears. I really hate what that is like. Back onto the topic. Roast goblin. You can leave it for another, but 3 minutes or 20 minutes, your regular cooking. You get secret spices, and they're all roasting in there. You take it out for a quick second, then quickly you leave it to just cool down for a few seconds. Don't even use magic at this point. There's no reason. It needs to be done with love. If you do actually somehow use some magic backs, whoa, whoops, I just cast a spell on it and ruined. And then you've got that dwarf that I mentioned earlier. He's going to be going mental about all this magic and how he doesn't like it, and that how elves should all die. And it's just a living nightmare. You don't really want it to happen. I know I didn't. In the end, I had to set him on fire when he last did that. Thank you, Nathan. I look forward to roasting your ass soon.